What up, Spam Fam? Super quick. Let's dive straight in, shall we? Hello. Today we are creating parallel lines. Hold multiple pens or pencils and make parallel lines. I struggled with this one. What to do? But I have an idea. Whether it's gonna come off as parallel lines, I don't know, but we'll see. So you may have seen this character before. I mean, don't tell anyone, but it's my avatar. But it's super spam. I did this on one of my shorts. I can't even remember what month it was. I want to maybe say November, something like that. Not long ago. But I first created it back in Mannequin March. But no face. This is super spam. So the idea is that she's come down and she's doing like a superhero landing. Boom. And I've taken my multiple pencils and I'm creating these lines for the comic, like a boom type thing. I didn't know what else to create really, and I don't know whether it sticks to the prompt, but I am technically using multiple pencils. So I haven't lined the lines. Not yet. We're going to focus on my super spam. I mean, would you have guessed that was my avatar? Is her identity safe? Honestly, at this point, I have the comic style pop art type thing bug. I can't stop myself. I'm addicted. I love doing it. I love how it looks. I love how it comes out. My name is Sam, and I am addicted to drawing comic style. I apologise. I'll get sick of it eventually. But I do currently have a Making Friends series. Last year I did a circus series, and this year I'm doing a superhero series, which I am having so much fun with. Oh. Each week they just keep getting better and better. I'm really tooting my own horn here, but I don't care! But I haven't created, this isn't part of my superhero series, this is just super spam. She's been around for a while. So now we get to the multiple lines that we did with the pencils, so I technically drew them with multiple pencils, but I'm not going to colour them like that. That would be stupid. Stupido! This one was so quick and easy. It felt like it was lacking, but if I'd put any more on, I would have been disappointed. I would have let it down. Would have taken away from her superhero landing. Wow. Damn crease in the book, I swear. Moriah put it there to torture us all. So I'm now adding the second line that we drew with the multiple pencils. Which is obviously just going to be black. Ta-da! I also did it again with the lines in between. Technically, I did it with 2 pencils and the parallel lines, kind of. But superhero landing. Wah! Yeah, they ripped through the page then. Some emphasis lines. I've got a real addiction to do it. I'm sorry. It'll fade out. Maybe. But moving on, we are going to create a symmetry. Draw something that is perfectly symmetrical. Alright. If you insist. I am going to be working landscape in this one. I have a plan. So I'm not the greatest at symmetry, I don't think. Unless it's one of my characters, I could probably draw them. No, they still won't look the same. Ace never comes out looking the same. But I figured I'd paint it, print it on the other side, so that they are symmetrical. So they're symmetrical now, like we know that they're the same. And now I can focus on... This one's going to be white, so I'm really trying to like really make it white, which is very difficult on white paper, trying to see what I'm doing. But I'm just going to cover that other side up so that I don't get the paint on there, because I don't want to touch the other side. So you can't really see what it is at this point, but it is actually a swan. Man, those blues are just one complete blue, isn't it? It is a gradient. I know why I do it to myself. I don't know why. For some bizarre reason, I feel like I've done nothing that would complain about this book. But even though Moriah said in the tips and tricks that you can use acrylic paint in the book, it's fine. And I've used watercolour, no problem. I've used acrylic paint on the front cover, which, crackage where the spine is, but it's fine. We can deal with that. But it was not sitting on this page, like, it was just moving around. Like, this patch in particular by the beak, I had so much difficulties with that, it really annoyed me. Like, there's just going to be a permanent patch there that I just cannot blend. It just keeps moving around. It doesn't lay on that bit of paper. No matter what I do. Like, I'm letting the paint dry between layers. Like, editing, you won't see it. But it just would not settle on the page. I'd let it dry, come back to it, paint over it, and it would just smear it off. And there's nothing on the other side either. It's not like I've Mod Podged the other side and that's what's affecting it. There's no painting or drawing or anything on the other side. So just a heads up on that one if you're doing this book. Very strange results. Again, it might be my copy. I got a dodgy copy where it's half printed and it might be dodgy paper. But I'm just having difficulties. You'll see my frustration and pain soon. I'm just getting annoyed at that bit in the corner. It just won't cover. No matter what I do, just... But it's fine. We work with it. That was me. I gave up on that corner. Like, we're just going to cover it over with this. So I'm adding some little white sparkly doodads in the background. So that it looks more like the lighter bit's meant to be like water and then the rest of it's meant to be sky. Reflections on the water. Now we can focus on the old swan itself. It's not a silhouette. I am actually gonna paint this thing. Not too worried about getting the grey on the other swan because that's going to be painted shortly. So we're done with that. Let's sort ourselves out and do the other side. Gotta let that dry first. Ta-da! So I did a symmetry of the swan, but I reflected it as in I did the sky in the swan. Self-explanatory, really. So technically, the swans are symmetrical. I don't know why, but I really like this one. And I feel like this one, the background's lacking, but not much more I could do, really. I did put a gradient of grey to white, but not that you can really see it. But these are the prompts for today. Create parallel lines and create symmetry. I had a lot of fun with this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think down below. Which one was your favourite? Am I down there? Hit that like button. And hit that subscribe button. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye!